Postmodernism and Christianity, a critical analysis. Postmodernism is a philosophical movement that emerged in the second half of the 20th century as a reaction to modernism, which was characterized by rationalism, universalism, objectivity, and progress. Postmodernism challenges these assumptions and claims that there is no absolute truth, no universal values, no objective reality, and no linear history. Instead, postmodernism emphasizes the diversity, plurality, subjectivity, and relativity of human perspectives, experiences, cultures, and narratives. Postmodernism also questions the authority and legitimacy of metanarratives, which are grand narratives that claim to explain and justify the meaning and direction of history. Examples of metanarratives include Christianity, Marxism, liberalism, nationalism, and scientism. Postmodernism has had a significant impact on various fields of study, such as literature, art, architecture, sociology, psychology, politics, and religion. First of all, postmodernism and Christianity have different views on truth. For postmodernists, truth is not something that can be discovered or revealed by reason or revelation. Rather, truth is something that is constructed by human language, culture, and power. Truth is relative to one's perspective and context. There is no single truth that applies to everyone and everything. There are only multiple truths that are valid for different groups and situations. Moreover, truth is not fixed or stable. It is constantly changing and evolving according to the dynamics of history and society. For Christians, however, truth is not relative or subjective. Truth is absolute and objective. Truth is something that exists independently of human opinions or preferences. Truth is something that can be known by reason and revelation. Reason is the faculty that God has given to humans to discern the natural order and moral law that He has created. Revelation is the means by which God has communicated His will and purpose to humans through the Bible and Jesus Christ. Truth is not multiple or changing. It is one and eternal. Truth is not determined by human language, culture, or power. It is determined by God's character and authority. Secondly, postmodernism and Christianity have different views on morality. For postmodernists, morality is not something that can be derived from a universal or transcendent source. Rather, morality is something that is determined by human preferences, emotions, and contexts. Morality is relative to one's culture and situation. There is no universal moral law that binds everyone and everything. There are only diverse moral codes that are valid for different communities and circumstances. Moreover, morality is not fixed or stable. It is constantly changing and evolving according to the dynamics of history and society. For Christians, however, morality is not relative or subjective. Morality is absolute and objective. Morality is something that can be derived from a universal and transcendent source. That source is God Himself, who has revealed His moral law through the Bible and Jesus Christ. Morality is not determined by human preferences, emotions, or contexts. It is determined by God's character and authority. Morality is not diverse or changing. It is one and eternal. Morality is not optional or negotiable. It is obligatory and accountable. Thirdly, postmodernism and Christianity have different views on authority. For postmodernists, authority is not something that can be attributed to a single or supreme source. Rather, authority is something that is distributed among multiple and competing sources. Authority is relative to one's perspective and interest. There is no ultimate authority that commands everyone and everything. There are only various authorities that influence different groups and situations. Moreover, authority is not fixed or stable. It is constantly challenged and contested according to the dynamics of history and society. For Christians, however, authority is not relative or distributed. Authority is absolute and centralized. Authority is something that can be attributed to a single or supreme source. That source is God Himself, who has established His authority over all creation and history. God's authority is revealed through the Bible and Jesus Christ. Authority is not relative to one's perspective or interest. It is absolute and universal. Authority is not challenged or contested. It is obeyed and respected. Fourthly, postmodernism and Christianity have different views on salvation. For postmodernists, salvation is not something that can be achieved by a single or exclusive way. Rather, salvation is something that can be experienced by multiple and inclusive ways. Salvation is relative to one's culture and spirituality. There is no ultimate salvation that delivers everyone and everything from sin and death. There are only various salvations that offer different benefits and meanings for different people and contexts. Moreover, salvation is not fixed or stable. It is constantly changing and evolving according to the dynamics of history and society. For Christians, however, salvation is not relative or inclusive. Salvation is absolute and exclusive. Salvation is something that can be achieved by a single and exclusive way. That way is Jesus Christ, who said, "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." John chapter 14 verse 6. Salvation is not relative to one's culture or spirituality. It is absolute and universal. Salvation is not various or changing. It is one and eternal. Salvation is not optional or negotiable. It is necessary and urgent. In conclusion, postmodernism and Christianity are incompatible and irreconcilable worldviews that have different views on truth, morality, authority, and salvation. Postmodernism challenges the structures and claims of Christianity, which asserts its uniqueness, sinfulness, and truthfulness. Postmodernism denies that absolute truth exists, that universal moral law binds, that ultimate authority commands, and that exclusive salvation delivers. Postmodernism embraces relativism, pluralism, diversity, and change as the hallmarks of its philosophy. Christians have responded to postmodernism in various ways. Some have rejected it as a dangerous threat to their faith and witness. They have defended the truth, morality, authority, and salvation of Christianity against the attacks of postmodernism. They have affirmed the uniqueness, sinfulness, and truthfulness of Christianity against the relativism, pluralism, diversity, and change of postmodernism. Some have adapted to it as a relevant opportunity for their mission and dialogue. They have reinterpreted some of the doctrines and practices of Christianity in light of postmodernism. They have acknowledged the diversity, plurality, subjectivity, and relativity of human perspectives, experiences, cultures, and narratives. They have sought to communicate the gospel in a way that appeals to postmodern sensibilities. Some have engaged with it as a critical partner for their learning and growth. They have appreciated some of the insights and critiques of postmodernism on modernism and Christianity. They have recognized the limitations and problems of human reason and revelation. They have attempted to balance the claims of objectivity and subjectivity, universality and particularity, stability and change in their understanding and practice of Christianity. Postmodernism and Christianity are two contrasting worldviews that have different views on truth, morality, authority, and salvation. How Christians respond to postmodernism will affect their faith and witness in a postmodern world. Thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you found it helpful and informative. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends and family. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to get notified of our new videos. We post new videos every week on various topics related to the Bible and Christian living. We would love to hear from you, so please leave a comment below and let us know what you think of this video and what questions or topics you would like us to cover in the future. Thank you again, and we will see you in the next video.